Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello, if you're new here, it's lovely to have you and I hope you choose to stick around and subscribe. It's completely free. It just means I pop up in your subscription box every time I upload a new video. On to today's video, another weekly vlog, and I can't believe how fast the weeks are flying. I really can't. It feels so good to be back filming again. You would have seen that I did take a little break, and I actually, whilst I wasn't going to take a break with filming itself, I ended up doing that as well. But I'm back now and I'm super excited to start getting out and doing things because there's been sunshine, there's been blue skies. We've just got back from a walk now, which is why I look a bit hot and sweaty and flushed. But yeah, it's just nice to be able to get out. I've, dried numerous loads of washing on the line and it feels like spring summer is on its way. So yeah, at the start of this video, you would have seen a few clips that we took at the weekend. We went to Trago Mills again. I promise I'm not obsessed. I actually went back to get the stroller that I'd seen, which was a really good price. It was half price. So much so that they sold out, sadly. So I've had to pay full price from Mamas and Papas. So that should be arriving soon. We then went on to Haytor Rocks, which is about 20 minutes away. And you get really lovely views on a good day. It wasn't 100% the best day and it was quite late as well in the day, but you still could see quite a way, and yeah, it was just nice to do. Unfortunately, we parked in the wrong car park. We were parked a little bit further away, so it was a little bit of a walk. And Muggins here had her little short Uggs on, which is not probably the most practical of footwear for a walk on Dartmoor. However, I survived. Nelly walked back down the hill, which I couldn't believe. Obviously, holding hands, we're not at the stage yet of independent walking, although I don't think it'll be too long. I'm wondering if she might do it by my birthday. I'm wondering if, like, we have a day out for my birthday, whether she'll be walking, which would be super cute, although it makes me sad that she definitely is not a baby anymore. I thought I would start off this vlog with a haul because, why not? And what better way than with the stuff that we picked up from Trago. Now, I have to say, I didn't buy most of this. So I have no idea what half of it is or what it's for, at least. But yeah, I thought I'd show it anyway. Now, the first thing I am guilty of buying, and that is a height chart. How cute is that? And it says, from a little child so very small, how and when did you grow so tall? I can't wait to put it up and then mark Nellie's little heights as she grows. But yeah, super cute. So I picked that up. That was $6.99. So I didn't think that was too bad, to be honest with you. Then I've got my reusable bag. So what I think I'll do is I'm just gonna, at random, pull it all out and see what we've got, because I don't actually know, to be honest. So Ash picked up, this would mostly be like Ash picked up this, Ash picked up that. So we've got an all-purpose bit set, which is 100 pieces. Daughter needs me now. Hang on, 2 secs. Then we picked up some batteries. I believe there's 2 packs of these. These are AA 12 pack. I'm sure there was 2 packs. Might be in the other bag, who knows. And then Ash picked up some shower gel. So he's got the original sauce, zesty lemon and tea tree. I hate these. They, like, no matter what the scent, they like sting my eyes. But he seems to like them, so I can't complain. And he also picked up the tropical coconut and shea butter one as well. Then into bag 2, I picked up a pack of 6 toothbrushes. These aren't actually for cleaning teeth. I wanted these so that I can clean all the nooks and crevices that, always get overlooked. So I picked those up. And then we've also got the Lynx Africa car air freshener. Right, then we've got an aluminium rafter angle square. Looks interesting. Then we've got some wood screws. What's this? Oh, a zinger. I always call it a zinger. This is a spring door stop. This is to go on the kitchen door because Nellie is literally about to make my kitchen living room into open plan if we're not careful. So I needed something to stop the door. Then we've got some headlamps, light bulbs basically. It's a bit of a joke with our car lately. So I'm glad we've got some more of those. Then we've got, what are these? 5-pack titanium coated countersink set. Looks like that. Then we've got some hooks, which there should be some more in here hopefully. Just individual hooks. Again, these are for behind the kitchen door, hence why we've got the zing string, to hang like hats and things like that, because I'm fed up of the hats being on the side. I'm sure I picked up, yeah, there's another one. They were like classed as antique brass, if you're wondering what the colour is. And there's the third one. So really happy with they were like £1 something. Then Ash said he wanted some more hangers. These are a pack of 15, they were like £2. So he's got those ones, and then I just said to him they look a bit flimsy, so you better get 2 packs. So we did. So we won't need any hangers for a while, that's for sure. What's this? This is furniture fixing brackets. I think that's probably what the screws were for as well. That's actually, I know what this is for. It's to fix my kitchen drawer because it's knackered, for want of a better word. Then Ash picked up some more of his mouthwash. This is, I never know how you say it, chlorohexidine, something like that. It's the antibacterial one anyway. I used to use this all the time, especially when I suffered really badly with mouth ulcers. But lately it's been alright. And then the last item that I picked up was this Sing Along With Me Sleeping Bunnies. So it says you can scan the QR code to hear the song. But super cute. And then when you like open it up, like they're, instead of like lift the flat ones, they're like push up and down ones, which I just thought was, you know, quite cute. This was £2.79 for this one. And yeah, so this is going to go in Nellie's Easter basket. So that is everything that I picked up in Trago. And then I said I wasn't going to spend any money. However, last week I slipped, tripped and fell through Primark store. So I thought I would share the goodies that I picked up. Again, I don't think there's anything for me. I don't even think I looked in the women's section, to be honest. However, run, don't walk if you've got a kiddie that you want a bucket and spade for. If like me, you don't have a beach that has like a, I don't know what they call them, are they like beach toy exchanges or something like that? There is one at one of the beaches that we do go to, which is like a beach toy library. But it's only open like when the cafe's open, and we never go when the cafe's open. So it's no good to us, sadly. But this was just £3.50, but how cute. It's like a little princess castle. They had like a boys version as well. But for £3.50, I just thought this was super cute. And that's upgraded her little one that she had at Bournemouth, which I'm kind of glad about because I actually use it when I'm washing her hair now instead. So she wasn't getting that back, that's for sure. So in Primark, I spent the grand total of £20.90. So this is the other stuff that I picked up. First up, I've been umming and ahhing about these for a few weeks and I decided to get them. How adorable are these little shorts? They were just £5. And the only reason why I was umming and ahhing is because they're quite stretchy. And I just didn't know whether to go for 9 to 12 or 12 to 18. But I've decided on the 12 to 18 and we're just going to hope that they're okay. Fingers crossed. So that was that one. I also picked up, again, 12 to 18 months. This was £2.30. Just the basic pair of like jogging bottoms, because Nellie wears a lot of leggings, and whilst I'm hoping that we get warmer weather, I am very much aware that sometimes it can still be a bit chilly, especially if we go out for a walk on the hills or something like that, because obviously we're trying to be more active of a weekend and actually get out and go for walks and stuff. So I feel a little bit mean like when I'm all wrapped up warm and Nellie's in like leggings and a t-shirt and a jumper. So hopefully that will keep her warm. And then I already own the jogging bottoms to this set. This was again £2.30, 12 to 18 months, but we've already got the jogging bottoms. And she actually had the jogging bottoms for this one, I want to say in 6 to 9 months, I think it was. I'm sure it was. I bought it when we were on holiday in Lincoln, so I'm sure it would have been around that. But yeah, so now I've got the matching sweatshirt as well. Like I say, I already owned the jogging bottoms. The only thing with those matching sets is where they're two on the stand, A lot of the time they've either got the jogging bottoms or the top in the size you want. They haven't got both, which is so annoying. But anyway, that is what it is. And then in that kind of area as well, they also had, let's peel that back so you can actually see it, some more shorts. These were £1.30. I got these in 9 to 12 because I just looked at the other side and they looked massive on the waist, so I'm thinking these might be better. But again, some cute little shorts. I mean, they do stretch quite a lot, but yeah, I don't think she would ever fit in the 12 to 18 months during the summertime. I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't get that in the bigger size. And then the last thing I picked up was actually in the sale. This was £6 reduced to £3, and I want one for myself. How adorable is this? So cute. And I got this in 1.5 to 2 years because it was in the like proper kiddie section. But yeah, so cute. It doesn't actually look that big, to be fair, but it's quite stretchy, so I suppose it will stretch well. But yeah, that is everything that I picked up, I believe. That's everything I've got to show you. I don't know what this week is going to entail, to be honest with you. I need to weigh in at some point, like I say, for Nellie's pushchair, because, or stroller, whatever you want to call it, because I've ordered that from Mamas and Papas, and it said it will give me a 2-hour slot on the day of when it's going to arrive, but I haven't had that yet, not that I've seen anyway. So I'm kind of playing it by ear around that at the minute. Other than that, I really want to, hang on. So yeah, I don't quite know what the week's going to entail. We want to try and get out on some more walks and things. I feel like we're doing something Sunday. What are we doing Sunday? Oh, we're going to, hopefully anyway, a reclamation yard, not to buy anything, just to have a little look around. It's the one that's been featured on the TV loads, so I'm super excited to go and have a mooch around that and just hope that Nellie plays ball. I might just put her in her carrier and just wander around with that, because I don't know what the setup's going to be like, whether you can get pushed around or not, because I made that mistake at Steptoe and Sons in Wellington, where we had the pushchair because we were just there for a day out anyway, but I couldn't get around half of it, so I kind of had to leave Nellie with Mum, go and have a wander, and then come back and she could do the same, which there's nothing wrong with that, but it wasn't quite the same, so I might be more prepared hopefully this time. Other than that, I think it's just going to be very much based on what the weather's like and go from there, to be honest with you. Other than that, no plans. I've got a load of washing to hang up now. I'm also, if you don't already follow me on TikTok, I'm doing a little bit of a like sort your life out series over there. So if that's the kind of thing that you enjoy watching, then definitely head over and check that out. I've done 3 episodes, I think, so far, so not too bad. Yeah, I just can't wait to sort my house out, sort my life out, sort my body out, sort my skin out. Let's not even talk about this little patch over here. Something's got to give, I think, and I think I just need to focus on improvement, and hopefully that will come across in these vlogs as well as just showing what we get up to in typical family life. Talking of systems, today is actually Tuesday as I start filming this, and I haven't done Tuesday's cleaning schedule for the Tom guide, which today was doing the bedrooms. Haven't done that. Not going to do that because I need to start tea shortly, because it's going to be a bit of a rush, because prepare yourselves. Me and Ash are going on our first date night since we had Nellie. I mean, who'd have thought? Actually, to be fair, like, we did obviously go out for Busted, but we were with Ellie, so I don't necessarily count that as a date night as such. It was just a really good night out, I'm not gonna lie. But actually, like, one-on-one, me and Ash, yeah, I can't even remember. Can't remember the last time we went out. It's definitely pre-Nellie. Definitely pre-Nellie. Although you could maybe say my birthday last year. Nellie was with us though, but we went to the pub down the road from the flat last year, and that was nice, although they forgot about us, which was a bit annoying, but overall it was okay. But we are off to the cinema tonight to see the new Bridget Jones film, which I'm super excited about. Ellie said I need to take some tissues, so I need to find some tissues because Nellie's emptied mine out of my bag. But yeah, so I'm super excited for that. The last time me and Ash went to the cinema was when we went to see Maverick, Top Gun. And we weren't even together then. We weren't together. We were just good friends then. And that was the last time me and him had been to the cinema. That's the last time I went to the cinema as well, to be fair. So yeah, I'm super, super excited. Of course, I got my 2-for-1 tickets. So it worked out to be a bit of a bargain as well. I need to crack on, make a starter tea. We're having easy tea tonight. We're having Greek swells. I think they're like leek and cheese, something like that. They're from the Lidl Greek range. If you haven't tried them, you need to get your hands on them when it's Greek Week again, because they are, oh, chef's kiss. So we're gonna have that, chips and beans. So a nice, simple, easy meal. Ash is already on his way home, which is good. So I'm probably gonna put it in a little bit earlier, just so that we haven't got a rush. The cinema isn't booked until like 8:10, something like that. I went for the late viewing just so that we could do bedtime. Mum's coming to look after Nellie, so I'm hoping she's going to be better behaved than she has been for the last week, because she has been an absolute nightmare to get down to sleep, to the point that, what day was it? Saturday night? I think it was Saturday night. She actually refused. She was still up at 10 o'clock and I was a bit like, do you know what, I'm going to bed, I've had enough. I was no, it must have been Sunday night, because I was hanging. Sunday night I was absolutely hanging. Ash said he'd stay up with her. We put her down numerous times, so as I went up to bed he came up to get her because she was screaming the house down. And within 20 minutes of like having Miss Rachel on in the background and whatnot, and she was in her bouncer, she passed out in her bouncer. So he was able to carry her upstairs and put her into bed, and she didn't even stir, which is not like her at all. Like, you've only got to like breathe heavily and she normally wakes up. So yeah, I don't know if that's part of the sleep regression. I don't know if she's still feeling off from her jabs, because she's still got the rash. That's the thing, she's still got the rash. So I don't know if it's that, if it's something different. Like, when they say they don't come with a manual, they really don't, and you just have no rhyme or reason of what's going on. But yeah, I'm gonna go now and sort this out, sort tea out, get ready for date night, and I'll probably let you know what my thoughts are on the film in the morning. It is now, what day are we? Are we Wednesday? What day are we? Someone tell me. Thursday. We're Thursday today. This is what happens when you're a stay-at-home mum and you don't go out to work and have like a daily routine anymore, because you don't know what day it is. But it has obviously been a couple of days since I filmed. It's been a couple of days since we went to see the new Bridget Jones film, and yeah, without giving too much away, it was amazing. And if you get a chance to see it, if you're into Bridget Jones, that is, I loved the first one and I loved the third one, but I wasn't really that sold on the second one. It just wasn't my vibe. As funny as it wasn't something that like gelled with me, so it was kind of like 50-50 if I was gonna like the film or not. And yeah, I absolutely loved it. If anything, I would say it was kind of one of my favorites out of the 4. It is 4, isn't it? I think. So yeah, to kind of set a scene, Bridget is now a widow with a family, and she's navigating that and navigating different things. And I don't know if it was just because I'm a mum now or whether it resonates as much with other people, but there were just a few bits in it where I was like, I know exactly what that feels like. One in particular I shared on my Instagram yesterday, and it was Bridget going into the bathroom and basically, without actually having like a proper breakdown, but just has that like, I want 5 minutes peace, which I think any parent knows exactly what I mean. And I was just sat in the cinema like laughing, being like, that is literally me most days at some point. So yeah, there was a lot that kind of like I gelled with, and if the cinema prices weren't so expensive, I'd go back and watch it again tonight. Like, it was that good. So yeah, that was that. Even Ash really enjoyed it, and it was just nice to get out. That was our first date night since we've had Nelly, which is obviously over a year. So it was just nice to get out and be us, if that makes sense. I'm hoping maybe next time we can go for a meal and actually have a conversation. Would be quite nice, although I don't actually know what I talk about. Obviously I missed a day filming, and that is because, so we went to the cinema and Mum very kindly looked after Nelly for us so that we could go. We chose the latest viewing, which was like 10 past or 20 past 8, meaning that we'd get home just before 11, hoping to go straight to bed. But it also meant that I could still put Nelly to bed, or like me and Ash could, and still do that bit of the routine. So all intents and purposes, Nelly didn't even know that we'd left. So we got home, thanked Mum, you know, let her go on her way and stuff, and got into bed, and 45 minutes after getting into bed I hadn't even fallen asleep. Ash had, because typical of a man, his head hit the pillow and he fell asleep. It takes me a lot longer to fall asleep, if at all. I'm really suffering with insomnia at the minute. So I was still awake, and Nelly wakes up and has absolutely no intention of going back to sleep. So I think I was up with her until, well, Ash did it first of all. Ash took the first shift. 1 o'clock he tried putting her back to bed. She wasn't having any of it. So we swapped over so that he could get some sleep, ready to go to work. And I think I was up to about 4, which was not fun, because she then woke up for the day at 7. So it was very broken sleep. I was not best pleased, I'm not going to lie. And yeah, the rest of the day was just an absolute washout. Like, the house was a tip. I just couldn't seem to get on top of it, and I don't feel like I'm getting on top of it at the minute, which is so annoying because I was doing really well. But there's just bits that need the time to sort out, and I just haven't had that at the minute. So I ended up not filming yesterday because I had so much on my plate already. Added to that, I think Nelly is getting her like back teeth, possibly. I can't see anything, I can't feel anything, but we're chomping on everything. We're drooling like nobody's business, and we are very whingy. When you've got a sassy toddler already that very much knows her own mind, will only do what she wants to do, and then you add that on top, like, there was just no way I was going to be filming, putting on a brave face, whatever you want to call it. It just was not happening. It's actually 3:30. Ash will literally be finishing work soon, but Nelly is still asleep at the minute. I've kind of let her have an extended nap. I'm probably going to regret it later on, but at this moment in time, I don't care. I'm not gonna lie, I don't care. But I've been stressing all morning. Well, not all morning, I actually went out this morning, but I have been stressing the whole of Nelly's nap time because, did I put any? Yeah, I did. I thought I didn't put any hot water in my cup then. Whilst I'm rabbiting, it can be soaking and brewing my tea. But basically I've been stressing because, as some of you may know, I have another YouTube channel which is all aviation related, and I edited a video this morning as part of my new routine. I got up at 6 o'clock this morning with the idea that during that time, before hopefully Nelly wakes up, although I've said that and the clock's changed at the end of the month, and I just got that horrible feeling that she's going to be up at 6 o'clock with me. I don't know why, but I thought I could do my skincare, try and sort out this issue, and have a cup of tea and maybe work on various things that I've got going on. Just like a little bit of time to actually concentrate on something. Obviously still be quiet because I don't want her to wake up. So most of the time it will probably be like laptop work or editing videos, things like that. But that gave me a good 2 hours this morning before she woke up, which was brilliant. So I got this video edited, and then I didn't have enough space to save it. So I have spent 2 hours deleting things that, honest to God, I don't even know why they were saved in the first place. I've got so many like screenshots and random things like that that, yeah, it's just a nightmare. Anyway, that said, in the last 5 minutes I've managed to delete enough to save this video, which is now taking so long to save that it's now stressing me out, because I did like a little spoiler, well not a spoiler, but a little like preview thing that has gone really, really well on my social medias, and I might not get it up in time, even though I've put in a big banner everywhere that it'll be up at 6 o'clock. It might not be up in time, so super stressed. Another thing that I am doing in this like sort my life out, you may have noticed, you may not, because some of it has worn off. This was all covered earlier, but you know, it's not now. But I've put makeup on. I've even done like filled in my eyebrows. It actually looks like I've got eyebrows for a change. I am an early 2000s baby. Well, I was born in 1990s, but I'm an early 2000s, like that kind of thing, where I plucked the F out of my eyebrows. So I don't really have eyebrows, and pre-pregnancy I was planning on getting microblading, but I don't have the funds for that anymore, so that is out of the picture. So I was there very much this morning with a microblading pencil thing, I think they call it, from Avon, filling in my very sparse eyebrows. But I put makeup on, I felt good about myself, like I felt happier, I felt a little bit more put together, because I did put a TikTok up yesterday saying like, how do mums actually look presentable enough to leave the house, because I'm very much greasy hair, mum bum, leggings, jumper, look like I've probably been slapped by the back of a bus. Yeah, that's, you know, me, and I certainly don't get out of the house before 10 o'clock. It's very, very rare. So I put up this thing, and then I thought, do you know what? I just need to give myself as much attention as I do to getting Nelly ready in the morning. And I did this morning, and it felt amazing. However, it felt like today was against me, because I really, really fancied jam on toast, and opened the jam and it was all mouldy. So as much as getting up and being productive was amazing, it had its pitfalls too, because none of the shops near me were open, and I couldn't leave my daughter asleep to go and get this jam. So a little bit disappointed on that front. That's kind of brought you up to speed, and I've got another haul for you, because like I said, I went shopping this morning. So yeah, let's get into it, and then I can pretend that I'm going to pack it away, and it's probably going to sit on my side for the rest of the evening. Now I'm going to be kind of sad with this section of the haul, although let's face it, most of this video so far has just been hauls, but I'm going to do it in the order in which I bought it. So first off, we popped into Hobbycraft. I wanted to go and see all my work friends, yeah, find out all the gossip, because that is one of the places that I used to clean, and I got on really well with all the girls in there. So it's nice to pop in, have a catch up and everything. Nelly did her usual scream at anybody that spoke to her, which is just, I don't quite know what to do on that. I'm really hoping she grows out of it at some point. However, we were walking around and she stops and she picks something up. Now, have you tried to prize something out of a toddler's hand in a shop when they really, really want it? No matter how much you try, it just doesn't happen. So I came home with a pink Easter bonnet from Hobbycraft that is absolutely miles too big. It will probably fit her when she's about 4, but she was not letting go of it. And then the second I paid for it and we left the shop, she chucked it on the floor. Now I could have gone back and, you know, got my money back and whatnot, or I could have been more strict to begin with, but I wasn't. Sometimes you've just got to pick your battles. So what I'm going to do is pop it in a box with like the Easter decorations and stuff, and then one day when she's old enough and she's got to make an Easter bonnet, we've already got the hat. Plus it will look cute in photos, I guess, as a little prop like before then. So yeah, I came away with a hat. Thankfully it was just £1. So if you do need like hats for the basis of a bonnet, definitely check out Hobbycraft, because they had loads of different colours. So yeah, that's that little bit. And then on to B&M next. Nothing super exciting, as much as I'd love to like be shopping all of their amazing summer stuff, because they do have some really lovely stuff. I'm on a budget. Not that you would know it with all the amount of hauls in this video, but Ash requested some, like, they were like pasta things, a bit like pot noodles, and I couldn't find the ones that he requested, but I did spot these, so I thought I'd pick them up. So these are the Bachelor's pasta and sauce, chicken and mushroom flavour, so I picked up 2 of those, and I picked up a creamy carbonara for him to try as well. I don't like anything like that. I like a pot noodle, but that's as far as it goes. I'm very fussy with things like that. They were meant to be 3 for £2, I think, on the sign. but it went for on the till as 2 for £1, and then 1 was £1 on its own. So I still like got it for the same price, but I don't know what's going on in there. Like, everything is just not, the price that's on the ticket is not what ends up going through the till half the time. So I do double check them. But yeah, ultimately I paid the same price, even though it went through the till a little bit odd. The other thing that I actually really went in there for was Ashton and Parsons teething powder. I've spoken about these a lot. I've mentioned Nellie's teething, so I stocked up. Now, you're meant to use these, one for the morning and one for the evening. Like, you do it on like almost like a 12-hour cycle. However, Nellie just has them in the evening. She's not fussed in the morning. She'll just chomp on whatever she can get her hands on, to be honest. But if you are picking these up in a supermarket, don't, because places like B&M and Home Bargains sell them for £1.99. We've price matched, or price checked I should say, with the likes of Asda, Tesco and Sainsbury's, and for the exact same amount, the 10 sachets in our local stores, they have been charging £6.99 for the same product. So yeah, don't buy them from the supermarket, moral of the story. Then I finally remembered to pick up some more mouthwash. This is just the Colgate Triple Action. It says white teeth, antibacterial, strengthens enamel. I don't know. Colgate is the only ones I like. Everything else I feel like burns my mouth. I feel like that child that's always like, no, it burns my mouth. I am that person, and Colgate is the only one that wins. Then I thought, whilst I was in there, save me like going back in a week or two's time, I'll stock up. So I picked up some more of the slow cooker liners. Again, if you're not using these in your slow cookers, you're missing out, because you basically don't have to clean your slow cooker. Obviously I wipe it out inside, but you haven't got any of the scrubbing bits off and whatnot. So yeah, love that. And then you would have seen in my recent clean with me that I use these, like, what do they call them, textured dish drying mats. But anyway, I use these. I always pick them up from B&M, or where else do I pick them up from sometimes? Pound Stretcher. But after my clean with me, I actually chucked one out, so I kind of just needed a replacement of that, so I picked that up. That was £3. And yeah, I just find these super handy. Like, I use them for a few days, and then when I feel like they need it, I stick it in the washing machine, give it a good wash, and then it's good to go. I don't have any of the like plastic or metal standing things that you normally get for a sink, just because the effort of trying to clean it, I'm just like, nah, not interested. So I use those instead. I also use them in the caravan as well, and they are super handy. And then I popped into Sainsbury's. I did also pop into Halfords, but they didn't have what I wanted. Basically, I wanted a new mirror for the car to be able to see Nellie, but our Halfords is absolutely shocking. I don't quite know how it's still in business, to be honest. Anyway, I picked up for the summer this 3-pack of strappy bodysuits. I mean, they're cute, they've got little bunnies on. £7 is quite steep, I think, for 3. But I specifically wanted the little strappy ones, just so that she's got something under her dress, because if she doesn't have a vest on, the nappy's not going to stay on. So the strappy ones obviously won't show under the dress, whereas last year it didn't look too bad if she had like a vest, sleeves coming out of a dress, whereas I feel like this year it's going to look a bit weird because she's a bit older. And then the only other thing I bought, although Mum had a voucher or a gift card or something for £5, which she said she was going to let me choose something for Nellie so that she could treat her. So I chose another romper. I did buy a romper from there the other week, which was a floral one. This one's got cherries on. You just can't go wrong with a romper when it's like nice and warm. So yeah, super soft. This would have been £5, but like I say, it was free of charge. But that is everything that I picked up. I'm now going to go and finish making my cup of tea. I'm going to try and get this video at least started to upload before Nellie wakes up, if she's not already. Yeah, and I'm going to try not to buy anything else, because let's face it, this is a very haul heavy vlog. Yeah. Have you seen lots of animals? Have you seen lots of duckies? Do they go quack quack? Yeah, I don't think there's any at the minute. I think we've seen them all for a minute. Oh!
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this.
Tell me what?
Hey, I'm actually pretty impressed with that.
You proud of yourself?
I am proud of myself.
Looks good. It's not straight, but it looks good.
There's a ladder and a banister.